Well, first thing is I want to go after the domain. What's the domain? What's the domain? What can x not equal? 0. At x equals 0, we have a VA. We have a VA at x equals 0. So if I want to take a look at, find the derivative, so g prime of x equals, the derivative of 4 is 0. Now, by the way, I'm going to rewrite this, and I should have done this before. This is x to the minus 1 plus 3x to the minus 2. Makes taking derivatives a heck of a lot easier. So I have 0 minus times minus is a plus 2x to the minus 2. Minus 2 times 3 is 6x to the minus 3. Simplify this. I have a greatest common factor of 2 and an x to the minus 3. I'm taking the 2 from an x to the minus 2. I'm removing a minus 3. Minus, I'm taking a 2, and I'm taking the x to the minus 3. So this is 2x to the minus 3 times, that turns into a plus, x minus 3. We're not done. 2 has an exponent of 1. He stays on top. X plus 3 has an exponent of 1. He stays on top. And x to the negative 3 has a negative exponent. He's going to move to the denominator. There's f prime, g prime of x. Now, I want to know where g prime equals 0 and where g prime does not exist. G prime equals 0 where the numerator is 0. G prime does not exist where the denominator can't be 0. So anytime you have a fraction, you break it into numerator, denominator. Numerator is an equal, denominator is a not equal. So this says x equals 3. Of course, this is multiplicity what? 1. So we change. And x can't be 0. And he is a VA. And by the way, he is multiplicity what? So you do have a change. It doesn't matter what the 0 is, whether it's a VA or not. If it's a multiplicity 2, there would be no change. Multiplicity 3, there's a change across the VA. That means on one side of the VA, it's increasing. On the other side of the VA, it would be decreasing. Or increasing followed by increasing. So now we take our number line. And 3, and 0 is a VA, so I put an open dot at 0 and mark it as a VA. That way I know for sure it's not a maximum or a minimum. That's where I got, as a student, I forgot to put the VA in altogether, so I didn't have to worry about it. Except I got the problem wrong all the time. So now I want to do my test. So I look at g prime of x being equal to 2 times x minus 3 over x cubed. So I'm going to pull my second favorite test point. And I circle him so I don't get him confused with anything else. So what's g prime of 1? Well, it's 2 times 1 minus 3 over 1 cubed. Denominator's easy. He's positive. Numerator, 1 minus 3 is a negative 3. Negative 3 times positive 2, he's negative. So this whole thing is negative. Now we said he changes all the way across. So change, positive, negative change, positive. He's a VA, so he can't be a max or a min. However, decreasing followed by increasing, that means this guy is a minimum. So I'm increasing from minus infinity to 0, or union 3 to infinity. I'm decreasing from 0 to 3, and I have a relative min, or local min, at x equals 3.